Hi everybody, I've got a really good tune for you today. I've had a couple of requests for you guys who seem to like the Shadows tunes. This is a really old one. It's called Peace Pipe. Um, as I say, I've had a couple of requests to do it as a tutorial. So we're going to do that in a minute. I'm going to show you how I approached it, and I have to say that these tunes, going back for years and years and years and years and years, and you know, I haven't played these old Shadows tunes for, can't remember the last time. But what I'm going to have to do with this one is relearn it in order to show you how I approached it. So, but I would like to say before I start, if you get a chance to come across the UB Hank series of backing tracks, for you guys who like these Shadows tunes, they're a must for you to get. So see if you can pick those up. This Peace Pipe, I believe that if you go to the Goren Tangring site, he's got the backing track and probably got the tablature as well on there if you haven't got it already, and that will help you a lot in doing this number. So okay, without further ado, let's make a start on Peace Pipe. I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so the introduction on Peace Pipe, there's 4 parts and they're all the same notes but played in a different position. So what you're going to do, you're going to start off on the 17th fret, which is the A, and that will go down to the next 16th fret, which is the G sharp. So you're going to do this, and then you're going to go down to the 5th fret and do exactly the same on the first string. Do this, that's A and G sharp again, and then you're going to go down to that bit there, that one there, that A there, on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, down to the G sharp on the 1st fret, like this. And then lastly, you'll play the A open, which is the 5th fret, the 5th string, A to G sharp on the 6th string there. So it's, so all in all, the intro is and if you know your notes on your fingerboard, you're looking for the A and G sharp in 4 positions, and that will be your starting point for Peace Pipe. Now the only drawback on that is that on the when the backing track starts, there's normally a counting on when the backing track starts. I think that you might find the backing track that you get will have a counting, but once the counting starts, 1, 2, 3, 4, you've got to get in that first couple of notes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the backing track starts on that one. So that's important to get that right. If you don't get that right, you'll be behind all the time. Okay, we'll go on to the main tune now. Okay, so we're off and running with the intro. We've got the intro out the way, so now we're going on to the basic tune, and once again we're up at the 9th fret on the 1st string, and we're going from there to the 12th fret 1st string, and then it will go like this. Look. So that's you got a C sharp there, up to an E, back to the C sharp, so that's the 2nd string 12th fret, you're kind of like barring both those with your little finger there, and you're going to play them together, aren't you? So it's resolving on that A note there, the A note, which is the 10th fret, 2nd string. So anyway, that's your first part. And then the next part is just I mean, for this tune, I'm not using the Stratocaster, which obviously Hank would use, but I'm using this Gretsch guitar with a slight delay echo on it, and that I felt was a decent. But you try whatever you want to try to get the sound that you want to. But for this exercise, this video, I'm just using a short delay with the Gretsch guitar. So you've done the intro. Put some whammy in there if you want to, but that is the first part, and that defines the tune right there. You can tell it's piece pipe straight away, can't you? So I'll just do that first bit again very slowly. It's 9th to 12th, back to 9, 12 together there, down to that A note there, then A note to C sharp, down to F sharp, back to A, down to there, E. Do it slowly again. Now you can put the whammies, a bit of whammy in there if you want to, when you get to know the thing better. Okay, next section, we're still up here, up the high end of the guitar. You'll find that you'll be flying all over the fingerboard with this tune. The next part, after you've done that previous bit, you've got a couple of notes on the E, which is that 3rd string there, 3rd string at the 9th fret, and you're sliding up now, and that is 12 to 14 and back again. And then you're going to go down to the D note there, which is the D note, which is the 3rd string, 7th fret. So once again, slowly. Resolving on that E note there. I hope that's clear for you. So we did this, didn't we? We did and that's all around that area there. I think you'll be okay with that. But don't forget the slides. Do the slides. Slide up. You're sliding up from 12 to 14 and back again, and then from the 10th to the 12th on that 2nd string. Get a bit of whammy in there if you feel you can do it at the same time. It'll add a little bit of colour to it, and we'll move on to the next bit. Okay, for this next section, you're going to move into the middle of the guitar. It starts on the E note, up to the A note, down to a G note, resolving on that G there, which is the 4th string 5th fret. Quite a lot there, quite a little bit to get in under your fingers, that is. Okay, I hope that's okay for you. I'll do it slowly, as slow as I can. You've got to end up on that D string, G note, 5th fret. So that's where we are that's where we are up to now. So we just do that. Right, so that's where we go to that. So that will take a bit of getting off if you're not used to it, but keep at it, and it will come. Okay, still in this middle section. You've done the first part. Now we're going to go on to C note there, A note, F note. That's the finish. That's the finish of those 3 bits constitute that section there. So we did this, didn't we? Now we're going. You're on that G. Move over to the C. A note down there on that 4th string, 7th fret. Down to that F note there, which is the 5th. Oh, sorry, 5th string at the 7th fret. So let's do that again. And then twice on that, what would that be? A B flat note there, ending up on that E, and that is that. All that's a fine. That's all that section done then. No, that's a B note. Sorry, a B note that is. That's a C sharp there, ending up on that E note there on the 5th string, and that is that whole middle section. So once again, take it slowly. See if you can identify the notes. If you've got the tablature, all the better. You'll be able to identify them on the tablature. But they're all there, all close, all under the fingers. You haven't got to go racing around all over the place. And the next stage would be after that section. You go back to the original part, which is this. And that is the whole section there, right up until you get the next section, which is the muted section, which is going to be a bit more difficult to do. Right, now this is the trickiest part of the tune right here. You'll back up here at the sort of round about the 12th fret, and what you're going to do is the first note of this muted section, I think is played as a normal note, which is going to be the 11th fret, third string. So it starts like this, like that, and then it goes into a muted section whereby you're going to put your hand across the bridge to give you a a chance of muting the strings, and it's going to be like this. I'll do it slowly. It's more difficult to play it slowly, but I will do it as slowly as I can. Now there's an awful lot going on there. It's all on those the third, second, and first strings. I'm hoping that I'll try and play it as low as I can. Say the first note, a third string, 11th fret open, and then get your heel of your hand across the bridge to mute those notes, starting on the second string, 14th fret, but what you're doing on the third string, you're going down in gradients of 1 fret at a time. So if you start on the 14th to 12th, 11th, that's the first 11th fret there, 10th fret there, 9th fret. So there's an awful lot there, but it's very close. But it's the timing. It's the timing that's the issue, and you're doing that 14 to 12 quite a lot. Do it once more. Open string, open third string, or not unmuted note. I meant. So up to speed, it's going to be something like this. So as I say, that there's a lot there, and that might hold you up for quite a while to do that. Try and get as much muted sound as you can, and that will make it all the better. Right, so hopefully that's clear. You've got to do that twice in the tune. So anyway, that's the first time. Well, let's move on to the next section. Right, so we're now going to be up in the first position, up here. Quite a lot of open notes here. I'll just run through this piece. Right, that's the whole section, all on the bass, top bass 3 strings, 6th, 5th and 4th. Starting on the open A, no fingers. Then over to the D, still no fingers. First note you stop is going to be the C sharp on the 5th string. So it's A open, D open, D open, so you only stop 2 strings there, and you played the open A and D, and you just stopped it twice on the C sharp and the F sharp. Once again, and then you're going over to the E string open, A note open, so it's just the same as you did the first bit, but you're just moving it over to the 6th string. All you're touching then is the G sharp on the 6th string and the C sharp on the 5th string. Okay, so once again, and then down to this bit, that last bit again. B note there. Down to the B flat note. Open D, B, G sharp, A. That section again, that whole section. Open D, B, G sharp, A, and that's that whole bass section of the tune in Peace Pipe. And then once you've done that, you're back onto the middle, the main bit again. And then once you've done that, you're back onto your muted section. Then you've got the tune practically all the way through. Once you've done the second muted section, once you come out of that, it's the intro again. But what you're doing is you're going to start on the middle bit, which is so. When you see the difference is that you're doing the same notes as you did in the beginning at the end, but in different places. Instead of starting it up here, you're going to start down here. Exactly the same notes, A and G sharp, and then just to finish it off is an open, where are we? Open A, and then you'll just sorry, 2 14ths, 14th fret, 1st and 2nd string. Okay, so that's all of Peace Pipe. Piece it all together, take it slowly, bit at a time, don't rush it, get the backing track and have fun playing and learning this tune. It's a really good song, and all I can say is hopefully I'll catch up with you another time. I've enjoyed putting this tutorial together, because as I say, I've relearnt the tune after years of not playing it. Still a great tune. As I say, have fun, that's what it's all about. I'll catch up with you another time. Bye bye for now.